The At Me Bro Show, and we are doing a breakdown on 6'10" Diamond Danny Manning. And this is, I mean, there are a lot of good forwards out there. We know this already. But at 6'10", a full 6'10", with his dribbling and shooting, he could be at the top. So he's got a 93 3 ball. He's got a 94 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk. This guy's a legit power forward who can speed boost. He's not a small forward who's tall. He's got an 86 ball control. He's got a 90 post hook, 95 post fade. This card seems kind of insane. Honestly, even if he's not a great dribbler, he's probably just generally a really good card. He has the makings of an excellent triple threat card. Just like excellent. So, I mean, on paper, that's what we're here to find. We're here to do a deep dive and find out if he lives up to that with the dribble animations. So he's got a 82 block, which is pretty good, 84 steal, which is fantastic for a forward, 92 speed with the coach, 90, oh my god, 85 strength. This guy is, you see the hot zones basically everywhere except for one spot. If his animations are good, he's the real deal. He's showing up with gold, so he has all gold defensive badges, but he has basically all of them. He's got clamps, he's got interceptor with those long arms, 6'10" frame, brick wall, that's useful, triple threat, really good, moving truck, defends in the post. Ooh, this guy might be for real, y'all. Post move lockdown, rim protector. The only one he doesn't have is chase down artist. You know how we love chase down artists on this channel, but he doesn't have it, but he does have rebound chaser, rim protector. See, that first step is on Hall of Fame. Craziness. He's got Dream Shake if people try to off-ball you. Could fake out the CPU. Deep fades, corner specialist, catch and shoot, difficult shots, green machine, dead-eye, quick draw, range extender. And then when it comes to the finishing, he has every good finishing badge. Either Hall of Fame or gold, including Slithery. That's the big one. That Slithery finisher. Slithery and Contact are the main two. This guy has it all from, and look at his arms. Look at this. This guy could tie his shoes by standing up. Like, he can literally stand up and pick his toenails at the same time. That's how long his arms are. All right, so let's see what he's bringing to the table. So it's funny. After playing the J. Will card, I can definitely feel he does not have the super quick, like, moving out of the first step. Let's see what that jumper looks like. Whoa, he's got the Russell Westbrook. Big old green window. He reminds me, oh my god, this is an easy shot to green, guys. It's the same as the old James Worthy. When the ball is right about in front of their face, you let it go. And once you find that exact spot where the ball is in front of their face, it's green every single time. So that's a big W. All right, let's see what his leaner looks like. That's solid. Okay, he's not a big leaner guy. Now, because he is a post-up character, we will be looking at his post fades and all of that stuff. But first, let's look at his full court dribbles. Behind the back, bad. Between the legs, terrible. Crossover, horrible. Okay. Okay, we struck out on those. In and out, good. Let's see the hezzy branches. Okay, the left stick hesitation is always here to save the day. 9 times out of 10, if you feel like a card has bad animations, that left stick left stick crossover with the hesitation is what's going to save you. So he gets a little extra speed boost after an initial slowdown with his hezzy explosion. So I would say if you're in a full court, you got to rely on this. But look how glitchy it is. So it's a trade-off. All right. So now we're going to look at his half-court dribbles. What kind of hesitation does he have? Please don't have the power forward hesitation. And he does. Yeah, and he can't shoot out of it either. That's unfortunate. Oh, he can. I'm sorry, he can. He can shoot off of his hesitation. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but I would say as soon as that ball hits the ground, press square, and he'll pull up. Yeah, as soon as the ball hits the ground. All right, let's see the step back. Oh, he has the shooter step back. Okay, so yeah, so this guy is definitely, I think he's definitely good. He's not Lamar Odom, but he's not Tony Kukoc either. Yeah, he can't do the behind the back. Most 6'10s can't do the behind the back. He's got a solid step back. He doesn't like to combo into it that much. Let's see how he looks out of the momentum. Okay, he combos very well out of momentum with the step back. Yeah, the step back combos out of his regular dribbles real nice. Let's see that between the legs. Does he? I don't think he gets anything off his between the legs. It doesn't look too fast. Oh yeah, he does. He has the killer crossover. He has the second fastest version of the killer crossover. So that's great, because that means that off of his regular dribbles, he can do that. Okay, so here we go, guys. So here we get to the segment of the video where it's like how to play Danny Manning. How does he compare to Bam? I don't know. It's hard to say, to be honest with you. Does Danny also play the center? That would be the key. Is he a power forward center or a small forward power forward? I didn't even look, to be honest with you. Okay, so here's where we get to the part about how to play Danny Manning. So his between the legs behind the screens is going to be good, right? Like, you can definitely use that to get going. Let's see off of his... so he's got the Thon Maker size up, where off of this he can explode really fast. So this is, I would say, move number one. If you have any space, throw that move out there, and you can speed boost off of this move in any direction. But particularly off of the crossover, it's going to be really quick. You saw how quick that was? Insanely fast. So the thing about that that's important is when you're running around a perimeter, if you get a little space, then you're going to have the space to do it, and you're going to have the space to launch right off of it, right? So you can stop, step back, crossover, size up, and then launch into the crossover. So that size up is like move number one. That is the easiest. Now the good thing to that is it's very easy to do. It combos very well out of your stopping with the left stick, with the left trigger, pardon me. And he gets a massive speed boost out of it. So that's number one, is the size up, which you can do either by tapping left trigger from a standstill. So you can get into your standstill by tapping left trigger, and you can do the size up by tapping left trigger again. Or if you want, you can tap up on the right stick to get this size up. Now, as you see there, he's like moving a little bit. That's the good thing about left trigger, is it guarantees that you stop so that he's not moving. All right, and then out of these size ups, you can explode very quickly out of the crossover, especially for 6'10", which is insane. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is off of his regular crossover. He's going to be able to explode really fast. So this is how you execute this. You do a regular crossover, not a between the legs, a regular crossover. You see how he's in that crouch? As soon as you tap for the crossover. No, he's not Odom. He's different than Odom, though. As soon as you tap, because he's a post-up guy, like a real post-up guy, and he's faster than Odom. In terms of running full court, Odom is still faster off the dribble. So when you do this crossover, you see he's in a crouch for a second. As soon as you tap the crossover, hit right trigger immediately. Right? So you want to go crossover right trigger, like that. You can't see me pressing right trigger on the screen because that's not an actual input. It doesn't give you anything. It just prepares you for the next move. So when you get that combo like that, it'll make it easier for you to explode out of that crossover really quickly, just like I did right there. So if you do the right trigger immediately after inputting his very simple crossover move, you can get these fast explosions, which is great from behind the pick and roll. So no, he's not a Lamar Odom, but he is still, I would say he's definitely a good card. He's got some stuff with him. He just doesn't feel as agile as like the Paul Georges, and like even Rudy Gay felt more agile. So I would probably still... I would say I would prefer Rudy Gay as a perimeter player, but this guy's also a serious post-up threat. So we're going to look at his post-up moves. So the first move out of the post we're going to look at is, what does his triple threat explosion look like? Oh, wow. He explodes really quick out of triple threat. Okay. Yeah, this guy definitely has some stuff. So that's the thing. Like, that's why... Oh, yeah. He's solid on the spin move out of the triple threat. Not super amazing, but solid. His shot is amazing. His shot is fantastic. So, and that's why I do these breakdowns, because everybody doesn't play the same. You know, a lot of times a card will have a thing. Oh, look how quick that was. Guys, this is a good card. Every card has their own style. Some cards, their own style is bad. But a lot of these cards, they're good, but you just have to play within what they do very well. And what he does well is he's a one-move explosive character. He's not here out on the perimeter shaking you up left and right. That's not his thing. He's rotating between three forms of gameplay off the dribble. And he's either sizing you up and exploding on you, which is very easy. So easy K-Man could do it. He's going into his step back move and killing you with that gorgeous jumper from limitless range. Or he's catching the ball out of this triple threat from the perimeter. And he's just gone. He's just absolutely gone. Like, that's one of the quickest first steps I've seen in the game. He's just out of there. So that's his main form of game plan. But because he can speed boost, you can also momentum dribble, obviously. Now for him, I would say the momentum is kind of a one-stop shop. You just hit it once when you see the opponent slide in the wrong way, and that's it. It's not about momentum. It's about having an option when people are chasing you around the perimeter. And that's it. Like in a situation like that where they might be waiting for that size up, giving you a little space for the shot, moving forward to crowd you a little bit. So like a lot of people like to crowd. If they're moving towards you to crowd and you hit them with that momentum, you're out of there. And again, keep in mind, in that same situation, you can also cross over and burst. So you don't have to go to, so you have both directions as an option. You can momentum to the opposite hand, or you can do the quick dribble to the opposite hand and explode out of that. So this guy definitely has several options on the perimeter, but he's not a do-it-all kind of guy. You have to stay within his game. But I think if you do that, you'll find ways to enjoy the card. All right. So I'm going to look at a few more dribbles here. Look at his Hezzies. Hezzy, not anything to speak of. And also, he can play behind screens with this. Get behind screens a little bit. All right. So now we're going to look at his post-fade animations, and then we're going to call it a day. Hopefully these are good. Solid post-fade. Because he has really high post ratings. Oh yeah, that's a nice post fade. He doesn't move as much as I like off the regular post fade, but it's very quick. And his shot meter is very quick too. So that means you can get this off before it's a contest. So I would definitely say with Manning, this is a move you want to master. And you guys know, I also like this move in particular, coming out of this corner right here on the moving shot. That's a very, very strong option, particularly late in the shot clock. I've hit this against a lot of opponents, because it's a very hard shot to defend. Because when you're here in this spot, you can either post spin to the basket going that way. You have the post fade options like so. And people are looking for all of that stuff, and you also got the baseline option like so. And if you're looking for all of those three things, it's really hard to defend a card running out to the free throw line doing a moving shot. But cards who have all of these hot zones and the ratings and the badges to hit this on a regular, they hit that shot at a very, very, very high clip. And it's a very good bailout move. So I saw somebody asking me to check his position. We will definitely do that. How do I check his secondary? Oh, PFSF. So he cannot play center. But I tell you what, if somebody tries to run one of these pseudo forwards, you can put him at the 3 and bully people with this card. I would anticipate that this card is a really good bully. Really nice mismatch. He does kind of remind me of an upgraded version of the James Worthy. The Pink Diamond James Worthy, not the Galaxy Opal. I haven't played the Opal. I'm sure the Opal's great. But he's like, what if the Pink Diamond James Worthy, if they just gave him range extender? That's a little bit what this reminds me of. He's big. He's powerful. He's explosive out of the post. And his dribbling is more of just... it's a glue thing that keeps his build together. It's not the way his build primarily attacks, but I think he's pretty solid. All right. You say he should be a center? Yeah, if he was a center, I think he would be possibly usable because he definitely has some similarities to Bam. All right, we're going to move on to DiVincenzo after this. I will see you guys in the next one. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope this video has helped you out.